Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to talk briefly about what my opinion of subtitles are overall, and just to be straightforward with it, I love subtitles in pretty much every way, shape, and form. Originally, I think I started to get into subtitles when I started watching anime, because obviously, I guess I probably started with dubbed anime, but very quickly you find out that a lot of the dub being where they talk over in English, so the lips don't match at all, and all of that issue. The wording and like the way they'll phrase things is just weird. It doesn't make sense compared to Japanese culture. For example, in anime, a lot of times you'll hear someone be called name-san kind of thing, or kun, chan, those kind of like endings, the honorifics that the Japanese culture uses a lot. And in American dubs, a lot of times that would be changed into something like Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, and it just doesn't correlate at all. So that kind of annoyed me, which is one of the main reasons I just felt like I was getting a lot more out of the show when I switched over to subtitles for anime. And then not only was I understanding things more, but I was also paying more attention to the show itself. I had a bad habit of I'd put something on and I'd be texting while the show's playing, and I wouldn't be paying attention as much. So once I realized how much more I was getting out of the different types of anime when I was watching them with subtitles, I started using that for a lot of the shows I watch now. So pretty much anytime I put subtitles on something, whether it's a YouTube video, a movie, a TV show, I have the subtitles on there, which you very quickly get used to. I think a lot of people get like annoyed that it's in the way or distracting, or words, especially if you're watching something that's subtitled that isn't in English, or like you're trying to explain it properly. Something that's not originally in English and it's like an English dub kind of thing, and English dub is the only thing available, and you use English subtitles with English dub, those wordings sometimes get a little wonky. But overall, the subtitles are just a great addition. For one, they help you pay attention more for sure. You can't really, especially if you're relying on the subtitles. For example, I've gotten a lot more into foreign films, things like Parasite, Train to Busan, I just watched today actually. So a lot of those more foreign Korean films, and there's a lot of decent, I guess you would call it Hispanic. I'm not sure about the word. It's Hispanic, Latino, Mexican. A lot of shows on Netflix that have Spanish as their primary language. I'll watch it in the Spanish voice like it's meant to be in, and then read it with the subtitles. I just pay attention a lot more, follow along a lot better. And then also, even if you're watching something in English, for example, YouTube videos and TV shows are very clearly in English. For example, I even watch Rick and Morty, for example, the American cartoon Rick and Morty. I'll watch it with subtitles because you catch a lot of things that you wouldn't normally catch in a show. For example, a big one for me is when there's like a TV playing in the background or someone talking in the background. Sometimes if a director is real creative, that person in the background will be saying something significant that you don't realize you missed, but it gives you hints for things later. And that a lot of that depends on the type of show it is. Some shows are more creative that way and recognize, some people are going to watch this with subtitles. Let's throw in little nuggets for them that are interesting that the average viewer wouldn't see. Another nice thing is for shows that have soundtracks to them. For example, my sister watched Grey's Anatomy a lot. Every single episode has some kind of song playing in the beginning, middle, or end, or even all throughout for some episodes. And it'll say subtitled this song by this artist, so it helps you find those songs that you like in shows and movies. So overall, lots and lots of pros to putting subtitles on shows and movies. My suggestion is, if you're adverse to it, like I was probably adverse to it at the beginning, I don't really remember, but I think overall most people grow up, especially when they're young, not wanting to read while they're watching something. But try just for a week, everything you watch and whatever, try throwing subtitles on it and see, especially if it's something you know you're going to like if you're re-watching a show, The Office or whatever, put subtitles on there and see how it changes how you view things. Are you catching new things that you weren't catching previously? Are you paying attention more to the show itself and not drifting off to check your emails and all that kind of stuff? And that's pretty much it for this video. So I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.